Welcome back to Explain Yourself Podcast. I'm Luca.
And I'm John.
And today we got a very special guest. We got Malcolm Britt, 3-star recruit coming out of high school, number 34 ranked player in Virginia. And he's going to be a freshman at Old Dominion this year. How you doing, Malcolm?
I'm doing good, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. It definitely means a lot.
Glad to be here, man.
Yeah, thank you. So, how you guys been doing it with the whole, all the changes with your fall camp?
Cool. We actually start camp tomorrow. It's kind of interesting because we're going to be split up in, a few different groups just because, everybody can't be in, the same place practicing. So,
yeah.
It's interesting. It's going to make it definitely more difficult for, players to compete for spots. But,
how do you think that's going to affect you, personally?
Personally, I feel like I'll be able to just battle through it regardless. It does give me opportunity to get more reps that I probably wouldn't have been getting if all the position was together.
Yeah.
So, me just being able to show the coach that I know, have knowledge of the defense.
So you think it's going to be more beneficial to you to get, a starting role or get more playing time than you would have?
I think so, especially just the timing of everything.
Yeah.
They didn't have a spring football, so nobody really had a chance to, I'd say, compete for a spot in the spring. So all the freshmen and all the upperclassmen were basically at the same level.
Yeah.
Especially with having a new coach and learning the defense. So.
All right, cool. So, in high school.
So in high school, you made it to the state championship in your senior year. So what was that like, and how did that have an impact on you, and just what was that like?
Oh man, that's the game that beginning of the season, the summer, you just dream of being there, and that was my goal as soon as my junior season ended. We lost in the regional final.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're gonna make it back to the state championship, and that's just what the goal we tried to do. We didn't finish how we probably wanted to, but
yeah.
I'm just proud of my whole team. It's what we were able to accomplish that season.
Yeah.
That senior year, we get that back. That's really the happiest time.
Yeah, that's it's definitely a special experience. But so you were a 3-star recruit coming out of high school, number 34 ranked player in Virginia, and you had a plethora of offers: Army, ODU, a bunch of Ivy League schools, Navy. So why Old Dominion? Was it what went into that decision?
Just the type of culture they were trying to build here. I could just feel a different love from the staff here than at other colleges.
Yeah.
And I knew that I would have a chance early to be in a position to compete for a spot. Because I know a lot of guys, they get caught up in going to the big time school, but sometimes you stay there for 4 years and you might not get a chance
100%.
to step on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So
a lot of people don't think about that.
It was more about, I'm going to go somewhere the coaches love me. It's a good fit for me.
Oh, yeah.
That was the big thing.
100% get it.
So what did you put more decision into, choosing your head coach or your position coach?
What meant more to you?
What meant more to you? What went in, more thought into it?
Personally, I feel like it's more of the position coach. Head coach definitely, because if the head coach doesn't really like you, you're kind of in a bad situation.
Yeah, definitely.
But your position coach is who you're talking to on the daily. I probably talk to my position coach more than any other coach on the staff.
Yeah.
Just being able to have a good connection with him and just being able to build that trust in him. He's able to trust you on the field. That's the biggest thing for me.
Yeah. So how'd you stay in shape during the whole, the pandemic and everything? Was it, were you working out at home? What were you kind of doing to stay in shape?
Yeah, so I couldn't really leave my house at all. So I was doing workouts 6 days a week. Just any body weight stuff or running outside I could do. So I tried to do that 6 days, and then once the state started to open back up, I got back up with my trainer.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, definitely.
I knew that this wasn't a time for me to just sit around and just slack off. I needed to do something just to be able to stay in shape and be ready.
100%. So ODU didn't have the best year last year. They went 1-12. you know, you're there right now. None of these journalists, nobody knows what's up. How do you think you're gonna do this year?
Oh, we just got to come in with a different mindset. You know, me personally, I've told many people that going 1-11, that's just a mindset thing. Especially in this day in college football, no team is unbeatable.
Yeah.
So I feel like we come in and we just change the mindset and the culture of the team into a winning mentality that we're going to turn around and win games.
100%. Yeah, you guys. I mean, you play in a great conference, and you know, last season was rough, but you know, I love Old Dominion. I got an Old Dominion jersey upstairs, and I really think it's, you know, I think you guys are gonna do well.
You might need to purchase a number 0.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
definitely.
Yeah.
I'll go make a I'll go make a custom one on Fanatics or something. Definitely got to get one.
So, another question here. What are your biggest, you know, inspirations, or what are?
So my big inspiration, of course, my dad.
Yeah.
Just like everything he was able to battle through in his life, and just all that he's done for me and like my family, just to set us up for success.
Yeah.
He's definitely like someone I look up to. Of course, rest of soul, Kobe Bryant was like, because my dad loved Kobe too, so Kobe was like another inspiration.
Yeah.
Just that mama mentality that he had. That I remember watching an interview. They were up 3-0 or 3-1 in the series, and the reporter like asked him for a smile, and he was like, "Is the job done yet?" Like he was already on the next game. Just that type of mindset that until like the job's done, he's never satisfied.
Yeah.
You think you carry that mindset well?
Yeah, I try to.
Yeah.
Because
You know, he's
like
an inspiration.
I know personally on the field, I'm most hardest for myself. I could probably catch a pick, and then if I miss a tackle the next play, I'm gonna think about that missed tackle for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Like I'm just that type of player.
That's how I feel.
100%.
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
So, looking on your 24/7 profile, sports profile, you had pretty much every Ivy League team give you an offer. How important were grades to you in high school?
Oh, very important. It was just instilled in me by my mom and dad at like a young age, before I even really understand what they were saying.
Yeah.
That grades are going to be the difference, especially me wanting to play sports. That grades is most important. Then it started to really click once I got into high school, just watching other people in the area or other teammates who didn't really have the grades and they couldn't really go where they wanted to. So for me, that was just a big part that I put myself in that situation where I could choose wherever I wanted to go.
Yeah.
And grades wouldn't be the issue why I didn't go to college.
Yeah, definitely. I get that. Yeah.
I think a lot of people underestimate, you know, they just think that their talent's going to carry them somewhere, but the eligibility's, you know, that's why, But
like I've had many coaches tell me that all things equal, they will take the guy that has the better grade because they don't have to worry about that guy. Is he going to go to class?
Exactly.
He's going to keep his grades up.
100%. So you're from Norfolk. I'm not sure how to say it, but I think it's Norfolk, Virginia. And
I actually live in Chesapeake, but it's basically.
Oh, okay, all right. Because I watched an interview that you had after the state semifinal, and it said that that the area that you're from, it has a plethora of talent, but it's a very underrated area. In the state landscape of football. How was it? Did that affect how you guys had played like a chip on your shoulder in high school? Like being from
it definitely did, because I feel like early in the season, a lot of reporters, like our school already got a lot of hate, but a lot of reporters would try to like say things in the press to make it seem like our team wasn't as good as we were.
Yeah.
And just in the rankings, like sometimes a team with more losses would have to be in front of us in the rankings, because they would just say like the teams we were playing, but like we knew in our area just how much talent there was in the area, how much talent was on our team. So we just kind of used that chip on our shoulders to get the job done.
Yeah, so you guys knew your potential and stuff.
So you're a D1 right now. Would you say, for someone who's you're going there next year, 2 years down the road, would you say it's more mentally challenging or physically challenging?
I would definitely say it's more mentally challenging, because in high school you still condition, you still practicing, but here the only difference here is that you're on your own. Like we have to wake up. I think most days we probably wake up at like 5:30. So if you don't wake yourself up, you're not getting up, and then you're gonna miss practice, and now you in trouble conditioning.
Yeah.
Like in high school, like the first thing you do in high school, you wake up and go to school. You could miss the bus, whatever, you'll be okay. But now, it's like you're self-reliant on yourself. So I feel like it's more mentally challenging because at this point, nobody's gonna do it for you. Nobody's gonna tell you that you need to work hard in the weight room or go to practice. It's all on you. It's all on you if you want to be great at this point.
Yeah. So
and you really have to have a love for the game because, like I said, like it's not easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it.
100%.
But like that love for the game just keeps you motivated and focused.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. No, I
so
totally
you know
get
that can get hard sometimes. Do you guys have like advisors or assistant coach or something that kind of help you along with that as a freshman?
Yeah, like we have weekly. We've been doing these bridge meetings with our advisors, trying to get us just more acclimated with being in college, like time management, different things like that, for us to be focused so we don't get overwhelmed with it. But
yeah. So actually, how I found you, and you know, a lot of people might not know this about you. You got almost 40K on TikTok, and that's actually how I found you. One of your videos on the For You page, and you know, how did that happen? Did you, you know, how did that kind of?
Were you
happen?
expecting, you know, yourself to, you know, I guess have that many followers, or, you know? Or
nah, not really, because I think it was just one day, like during quarantine, I was just bored, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna make a few TikTok videos, and then one just started to get attention. Like I never still really took it like that serious, but then I don't know.
But then
like,
it just blew up.
I just make like some relatable football ones, and guess there's a lot of football people on TikTok. So.
Yeah, definitely. So
I'll definitely shoot you a follow.
Under your, you know, in high school, you're a true linebacker on ODU's website, but it looked like you played a little bit of safety, you know, a little bit of corner. It almost looked like. Where do you feel most comfortable playing on the field?
Personally, I will play any position that the coach tells me to. That's just how to play around. You're right. Like in high school, I played a lot of like outside backers, strong safety type, and then my senior year was like actually my first year playing middle linebacker, and then it finally started to click towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
So just how like smart I am with the game and just like the toolbox I have, I felt like I was able to transition way easier. So to me, I feel like I can play any position in the box that they need me to.
So did your offers come later in your recruitment, or were they, you know, pretty early, like sophomore, junior year? Did they come later junior year, early senior year?
I got most of my offers springtime of my junior year. What kind of hurt me was as soon as our football season ended, our coach retired. So now all the assistant coaches are kind of scrambling, looking for jobs instead of helping the players recruiting. So then once we got a new coach, like around springtime, that's when my recruiting started to pick up. I went from like 2 offers to close to 30. So
you, if you had to give any advice to any players who are, you know, waiting like that, waiting for their offer springtime junior year, what would you give them advice? Like, what advice would you give to that player?
I'll just tell them to stay patient. I mean, there's gonna be those days where you're just in your room beating up yourself because you probably didn't get the offer that you wanted, or you're not exactly where you are. But also never turn down any door, because like one point I was in a position where I was keeping every option open. But if I would have been that guy that was gonna say, oh, I don't want to go to ODU, I might not have the opportunity to be here now. So you can't really turn down any school just because that wasn't your first choice, or
that's not what you had in mind.
Going to growing up, you got to go where you wanted and never turn down anything.
Yeah, that's a great mindset, and you know,
just be patient and offers will come.
You're there now.
The decision I made, I 100% love it. Like if I could go back, I would tell myself to commit to ODU.
Yeah.
Like,
okay. So you made the right choice then.
You there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Oh, so he asked, like, do you feel like you made the right choice?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, man. Well, that about wraps it up.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
I can't wait to see you this year, ball out, and definitely gonna have to try to get a number 0 jersey.
Yes, sir.
You know, can't wait to see you in the league in a couple years. And
that's the goal.
Yeah. Thank you for coming on, man.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Have a nice day, man.
You too.
All right. See ya.
All right, you guys heard it here first. That was Malcolm Britt, ODU. A lot of you guys probably know ODU is Old Dominion University, linebacker in Virginia. And
what was he ranked?
He was ranked 3-star recruit, number 34 ranked
Yeah.
player in Virginia.
Virginia, yeah.
Absolute baller. Go look him up on YouTube. He got highlights.
Go check out his
interviews.
TikTok. We'll put
We'll
gonna
put everything in the descriptions. Instagram, TikTok, everything. We got you guys. And, really thank you for watching if you're still here. And, Explain Yourself podcast. I'm Luca.
And I'm John.
And,